Vamos a intentar hacer análisis de la sesión asiática, los principales desafíos de la economía china, que por cierto mañana va a haber datos clave de producción industrial, de ventas minoristas. Vamos a intentar poner algo de orden. Vamos a saludar a nuestro compañero de CGTN. Saludamos a Aaron Liu, CGTN reporter. ¿Qué tal, Aaron? Buenos días.
Yes, today's market has seen a remarkable performance with the Shanghai Composite Index closing up 0.73% to reach a 10-year high. So the market has been oscillating upward throughout the day, showing strong momentum. On the board, we are seeing significant gains in sectors such as energy, metals, batteries, and fluorine chemical concepts. These sectors has been leading the market today. So let's take a closer look at the hot sectors today. First, the camping economy. OES shares locked 20% limited up in the afternoon, showing strong investment interest in this sector. Next is the energy storage sector, has been particularly actively. Tianhong lithium locked 30% limit up. In terms of the news, on the evening of November 12, Hyperstrong announced that it had officially signed a strategic cooperation agreement with contemporary Amprex technology, CATL. So according to the agreement, from 2026 to 2028, Hyperstrong promises to purchase a cumulative electronic volume of no less than 200 gigawatt-hour.
You talk about the Asian stocks markets back in the green after the close in the US and ahead of the release of key figures on Friday. By the other hand, Aaron, Beijing pledged to expand private sector participation in infrastructures and energy projects to boost weak investment. What role will the energy transition play in the government's 5-year plans? Do you think it will also attract foreign capital?
Yes, we are seeing foreign companies encouraged to set up R&D centers and production bases in China. Just a few weeks ago, during the CIE in Shanghai, the 8th Hongqiao International Economic Forum brought up the really interesting topic: high-quality development of the new energy storage to promote global energy transition. So this is a huge because it signals that China is not just talking about new energy, but is actively pushing forward with international cooperation. So how big is China's new energy market going to be? So well, during the 15th 5-year plan period, China's energy consumption is set up to grow rapidly with an estimated annual increase of about 600 billion kilowatt hours of electricity. So that's a massive amount of energy we are talking about. And here's some else to chew on. Over the past 5 years, China's exports of wind and photovoltaic products have cumulatively reduced the carbon emissions by about 4.1 billion tons for other countries. So that's a significant contributions to the global low carbon transition. So since the second half of the year, more than 20 new energy companies have submitted applications for listing on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. International capitals is subscribing enthusiastically rushing to the Hong Kong's new energy track. So why? Because under the global trend of the energy transition, new energy has become an important solution to replace traditional energy. It is one of the tracks with a long-term growth potential in the coming decades. China has estimated a global leading position in photovoltaic manufacturing and new energy vehicles with a number of highly competitive, high-quality enterprises. International capital is eager to bind with these new energy leading enterprises that are expanding globally and share their growth opportunities.
Aaron, King and Queen of Spain meet today with Xi Jinping, showing a positive rapport. What were the results of the visit, and what kind of economic and trade cooperation did they agree on?
Yes, on November 10th, the first stop was in Chengdu for the China-Spain Business Forum, which is also highly noteworthy. So this year in April, Chengdu launched the 4 new international air routes, including the direct flight to Madrid, reducing the travel time between the two cities to just 13 hours. In October, at the Madrid Trade and Investment Matching Conference, Chinese and Spain business signed new contracts worth $300 million, covering multiple fields such as new energy vehicles, batteries, and agricultural products. The China-Spain Business Forum also showed expectations for the implementation of these agreements. And China is Spain's first trading partner outside the EU, and Spain is one of China's main trading partners with the EU. In 2024, the bilateral trade volume between China and Spain has exceeded $50 billion, and the total two-way investment has exceeded $11 billion. So China remains Spain's largest trading partner outside the EU. Cooperation in fields such as green energy, electric vehicles, and digital economy is constantly being renewed, providing a strong momentum for pragmatic cooperation between the two countries. China is willing to work with Spain to make good use of the complementary advantages of cooperation, play the role of economic and trade and technological cooperation mechanisms, explore the potential for cooperation in new energy, high-tech manufacturing, smart cities, and other fields, and create more mutually beneficial cooperation results.
Aaron Liu, CGTN reporter, thank you for coming to Negocios TV.
Thank you.